Welcome to my channel, a career expert on YouTube, and follow my tweets at Exec Career Coach. First, I want to let Piers Morgan know that I am wearing my highest heels today, and we love these shoes. So I'm actually inviting Piers Morgan, Donald Trump, Paul Polman to work with me on the Davos CEO Pledge, getting those CEOs to put us on CEO teams, inviting us into the entrepreneurial world, angel investing us, offering venture capital to our companies. Mary Tyler Moore just passed on, and she was one of our role models. We even saw the amazing Kellyanne Conway show her feminine side in that gorgeous red Athena dress. A warm welcome to President Trump, because he helped Piers Morgan and I get women into Augusta National. Look, if we can get women into Augusta, we can get women to Davos. I've actually offered to be the new Chief Creative Officer at Unilever and Dove, because we want to make sure that women can be as feminine as they want to be. We want to get you to Cannes Lions, we want to get you to Davos, we want to get you to Bilderberg. And just remember one thing, leadership can look like this. We've gone to the top business schools in the world. I went to Kellogg, I've studied international business and art at Oxford. I've hit a hole-in-one on a golf course. I've even driven to Daytona on the back of that motorcycle. I won a skeet shooting tournament. But I love my high heels, so I'd be happy to interview any Davos CEO or leader on camera. My favorite lipstick in the world for television is actually Lancome Spice Pink. It's red, but it's called Spice Pink. When Theresa May became the Prime Minister in Great Britain, I loved her first outfit. My aunt was a Miss America contestant, and if I really want to enchant a man, I use Enchantress Pink by CoverGirl. Even put that on top, and it really gets the men crazy. So the worst thing to do would be to unstereotype women and not allow them to be feminine. So we love having the men watch us. And I learned a long time ago that if I ever have a really difficult conversation to have with men, I always make sure that powder pink dress is available. Now, I don't want to leave out my Silicon Valley CEOs. Davos men really could learn a lot from Davos women. I think the New York Times pointed that out this year. We're not going to wear the black turtleneck. No, we might even put on some high heels, okay? So we love to be feminine. Just want to warn you guys that we still, work 12-hour days and sometimes 20-hour days. Had the opportunity to be a management consultant for 2 decades and have observed women in leadership, and many of them just want to be appreciated for being feminine. When you're dealing with alpha males, you have to operate at a whole new level of emotional intelligence and also non-violent communication, and we're great at multitasking. I just want to explain something to Piers, which is that René Calvillo shoes, which are made in Venice, actually come in a gorgeous red box. It's kind of like getting something from Cartier. It's an exquisite box, all right? And this is how you store them, because they're super special. I call these my goddess shoes. I named my company the Parthenon, after the Parthenon in Greece, dedicated to Athena. She was the goddess of wisdom and knowledge. And she was also the helper of heroes. So these shoes are extra special to me. I'd like to invite all of my Davos CEOs to invite 2 female delegates to World Economic Forum next January. And also I'm adding to that, which is I'd like all of you to figure out ways to invest in more entrepreneurs, both men and women. I've had the opportunity to date a number of CEOs. And one time I was dating a CEO, and he wanted to invite me to work on some projects in his company. And I was really excited because we were, really in sync with our view of business and leadership, and he wanted to help get more women on his CEO team and higher positions in his company, and he knew I had a lot to offer as an executive coach and a former executive search consultant. So I had a wonderful meeting with his head of human resources, his executive vice president of global HR, and I was ready to work on projects for them. Well, his chief operating officer, that you probably shouldn't have nixed the project. I think that men and women have to be more open about these dialogues and these conversations, and this is another reason we need so many more women at World Economic Forum. It's just gone on too long. We need to kind of leave the old world and move into the 21st century. Male CEOs, how would you feel if people told you in the office that instead of being so aggressive or masculine, that you need to act more feminine, the last thing we want to do is to make you something different than you are. Some of you know that I was one of the few to predict the Donald Trump victory way back in August of 2015 in my Thinkers 50 video, which you can find on my YouTube channel and on my Davos blog. But I knew that this was coming down the pike, mainly because I had worked in global executive search for so many years and executive coaching, and I realized that the unemployment rate isn't 4 or 5%. It's actually much, much higher if you count all of the people who have dropped out of the workforce post-economic crisis, as well as people who have started companies with low income and people who want full-time jobs. There's so much that we need to do to get this economy rolling, because as the cost of living has gone up, there has been more of a need for people in the United States to have more income. So we're here to make it happen. Donald Trump and I have a lot of great ideas to offer Davos CEOs. And we're going to do it as a team with Piers and the Unilever CEO and others, because we believe in inclusion and including everyone. So stay tuned. So I wanted to give all of my viewers in my 65 countries a lot of hope for the future, because as we unleash that feminine leadership style, there'll be so much more exciting things coming. Because we know with the help of Nikki Haley, we can do some amazing things at the United Nations. Dow just reached 20,000 for the first time. It's a record year. I'd also like to thank publications like Zero Hedge for writing some great articles on the economy and what's going on. Now is our time. Those feminine leaders out there, now is your time. Donald Trump and Piers Morgan are going to allow us to get to World Economic Forum. I'm Sandra Rupp. Thanks so much for watching. I invite you to buy my new DVD and video on demand on Amazon. It's called Career Navigation: 7 Steps to Success. And here's a kiss to Piers Morgan and all my Davos CEOs. Stay tuned.